Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and you are welcome to the Shabbat of this morning. The Parashat that we are going to discuss about this morning is called Parashat Kedoshim. And Kedoshim means holiness. You know, to be what? To be holy. From the word Kadosh, you know, we have the word Kedoshim. And I subtitle it Holiness to the Lord. Remember, in the crown of the Kohen Gadol. So it is written down there, there's a letter written on top of the golden crown. It's called Holiness unto the Lord. That means this man is separated to God. Because you know the idea of holiness in the world is that somebody must be like this, like some zombie, or like somebody who cannot differentiate between the right and the left, or somebody who knows all this. That is not what God is talking about. The literal translation of the word holiness is what? Is to be separated, a separated one. Because the Holy One said, I am a separated God, which means that, as I said in the morning, the realm of our God, his realm is separated from all realms. His realm is entirely different from every other realm. He created all the realms, but his own is a special one. Different, and he controls the entire creation from his own realms. He sees everything, and he controls everything, and his energy reaches everywhere. So that is the idea. So the Lord is telling us that we have to be separated just like him. Remember, our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Avinu, right? Yes, and God said that, and God told Abraham to do what? To leave his family. It was very hard, but he left his family, he left everything aside, and he moved to the other side. He crossed over the river and moved to the other side. And so that is why they call us the Ivri. Ivri meaning people on the other side. We are always on the other side. We are not on the side of the world. No. We are not on the side of darkness. No. We are not on the side of the evil one. No. We are not on the side of negativity. No. We are always on the other side. On the side of righteousness, of justice, of truth, of faith, of goodness, of mercy, of compassion, of empathy and sympathy. So that is all those things that God wants us to emulate. And God said we shall be on that side. So that is the idea that the Holy One, blessed be He, is teaching us through the Torah. Parashat Kedoshim, we read this week, is all about its name. As I said, it's all about holiness, Kedoshim. We can and we see that in the book of Leviticus. I can also see that in the book of Vayikra, chapter 19, verse 2, which read that speak to the entire assembly of Leviticus 19, verse 2. He said, speak unto the entire assembly of the children of Israel, and say to them, you shall be holy, for holy am I, your God. You shall be holy, for holy I am, your God. We can see this particular point here. The Chasam Sofer, which quotes Rashi and teaches that this portion was said by Hakhel. And what is the point of Hakhel here? Hakhel is a Torah commandment that said that the Torah must be read once in a year for all the entire assembly of Israel. That's the word Hakhel. That the Torah must be read once in a year, so that the people will remember, so that the people will not forget, so that the people will remember their roots, where they are coming from and where they are going. All Israel, all Israelites, and all the proselytes, all the people, all the converts, all the slaves, everybody that had now been taking part in the branches of Israel, have been engraved, as Shaul said, has been engraved in the tree. Everybody, men, women, children, they must listen to the Torah, complete Torah, from the book of Genesis onto Deuteronomy. Once in a year, they will sit down and they will listen. From the morning into evening, they will read it and read it and read it and read it and read it. And so that is history, that is tradition, that is culture. And that reminds you, oh, this is what happened to my forefathers. This is where my forefather came from. And this is where we are now. And this is from here, we'll be going somewhere. So it is history, and that makes you a human being, not an animal. That is the idea. Okay. Now he says the reason is because this holiness is not to be attained through separation and solitude, but rather by being together amongst the people. Remember this, I'll repeat again. The reason is because this holiness, this separateness, this separation is not to be attained through separation and solitude, but rather by being amongst the people. Because as I said, the idea here is that if you are holy, you are alone by yourself like this, in some small corner under your bed, or inside your car, or inside some shelter, or in some jungle, or in some mountain, you are alone there. No! It is the opposite. It is being among the people. Because remember, the idea is this. If I do something wrong, it affects the entire community. It is all holistic. The idea of holiness by its one person, it is from a Greek understanding. Because Greeks, they understand it, they want to divide things into the minute atom. They want to break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down. But our understanding is holistic. Because me, I affect you, and you affect me. If I am holy and all the community are dirty, my holiness is garbage. That is the idea. But if all of us are holy, then we have more force, more power, more, there is more, when we pray, there is more force. Right? That goes to God, and the prayer is answered immediately. Because we are all separated unto God, and we seek the same thing. And we ask for the same thing. And what we ask for, whatever we ask for, shall be given. You shall make a statement. Say, where 2 or 3 people are there, and whatever they request, it shall be given. No? That's what it said. So, why is 2 or 3 people? Because when these forces, it's not that if you are one, your prayer will not be answered. It's going to be answered, yes. But the forces there is that these 3 forces is more powerful than just a single one. That is the idea. So we all have to be holy, not just the rabbi or one sister or one brother. No, everybody in the community has to be holy for more effect to be fed, right, in the community. Contrary to the popular belief, attaining holiness is demonstrated by being with others and not just being by yourself alone. No. It's by being with others. You carry everybody along with you. Moshe didn't say, oh, you know what? I'm holy. Children of Israel, all of you, don't be holy. Let me be holy. And I will pray, and God will do everything for you. No. That's not what the Torah said. Moshe taught the people how to be holy. Because one day, Moshe will not be there, no? Moshe will go. And if Moshe go, who's going to do it? Everybody become a sinner, eh? And iniquity will reign, eh? No. It's a teaching. Everybody has to take part. Not just the leader alone. Not just the leadership of the community. No. Everybody. From the smallest to the oldest. From the oldest to the smallest. A person should get involved with people the same way that Adonai, the Holy One, blessed be He, does. By doing kindness without expecting anything in return. I want to quickly tell us a little story that I read on the news. There was a young boy, like 7, 8 years old. The guy was coming out from his house, and when he saw a man, the man just ran out from his house. He didn't have anything on. He was just coming back from his work, so he was dirty. The man was a contractor. He was dirty completely. So because the man was in the house, so there was an alarm, a fire alarm. So he ran out. So the boy was coming. So the boy saw the man on the street. So the boy said, "Hello, sir. Are you hungry? I have $1. And this I can give you for you to go and buy food. I see the way you dress. Please take this $1. Just go and buy food." The man looked at him. you know. And the man said, no, thank you. I'm not hungry. Who is your dad? The guy said, my home is there, my dad is on the other side. Yeah. The man said, if we have this type of people, if we still have this type of people in the United States, we have hope. The man now went, he's a millionaire, he's a contractor. The man went to the guy's house to meet the father. Thank you for your son. Thank you for training, for raising this type of a child. And the guy came and bought a lot of things for the family. He gave them a lot of things for that child. See, you see, the child gave that man $1 thinking he was a poor man. And he was not thinking of anything in return. Because our own idea of a gift is what? I give you, you give me. No? That is it. Okay, if I give you, then I give you. And then Yeshua said the same thing. He said, if you are expecting to receive from the person that you give for, what is the difference between you and the Pharisee? No different. Because the Pharisee, when you give them, you give, it's a club. You know, it's a club. You know, okay, this is the idea. So, I'm a sinner. I did wrong. I'm a criminal. I'm a fraudster. You know? And, you know, my father is the judge, is the head of the judge. You know, and I have a good lawyer who is also play golf with the head of the judge. You know, everything goes hand in hand. It's business, no? So if they want to convict me, they cannot convict me. No, you better convict the fake man, the righteous man. Send him to jail, and me, my hand is clean. Oh, he's a good man. He never did anything wrong, but he's a sinner. He's a criminal. So this is what I'm saying. Is the thing that when I give you something, then in the future it's a trade, it's a business. So in the future, when they come to my own turn, you can give me back. And oh, he did this for me, then I'll give you back. But Yeshua said you can't do that. That is not the righteousness. That is not the holiness that God is talking about. The holiness and the righteousness that Yeshua is talking about is that you give it and you never think of getting anything in return. And God will bless you. That is the idea. It is God that repays us. It is not for us to be waiting to say, I'm going to do good. In order for that man or that woman that I did good for to pay me back in return. No. God shall pay us back. Not that person or that man or that woman. So, to continue. Attaining holiness comes to different people in diverse ways, different ways. Some feel the holiness through what we call the spiritual side of life. Right? Some people feel the holiness from the spiritual side of life. For example, from learning, praying, and fulfilling the commandment as they were given. As they were given. Not as the way you feel like. Remember, that's two different things. As the way it's written. Not the way, when it favors me, I do it. When it doesn't favor me, I say this is a garbage. It's the Old Testament. I do the one that favors me. No. I have to do that commandment the way exactly as the way it was given. Not the one that favors me, I do. The one that doesn't favor me, I don't do. So, other climbs the ladder of righteousness and wants to share what it is like to be a giver for the purpose of giving alone and not getting anything in return. That is it. Other people want to share to become holy or share what they have to others without getting anything in. They don't even think about in their head. They just want to share, and that is it. And that is also part of holiness that God is talking about. Holiness is not only, as I said, remember, stay in your room. It's good to pray, to have spirituality and spiritual life. I'm not saying it is bad, it's good, but we also have to act physically. Remember, the spiritual life and physical life is balanced. Not to disbalance things in one way or the other. So, not without asking anything in return, as I said. When God says be holy because I am holy, we should do those same acts of holiness. For example, random acts of kindness. Opportunities swarm around us all the time, but we need to be on the lookout for them. I do not provide the prospect, but we have to prime ourselves to do what? For that things to come. When you prime yourself for an opportunity. That means you are waiting for opportunity to do good. Once you see it, you do it. You prime yourself, meaning you are getting ready. You always get ready to do good. Somebody asked me one of these days. He said, Rabbi, what is the purpose for you in life? I said, my purpose in life is to do good. That is it. I don't have any other thing. Just do good. Doing good, it pays. People might look at you as if you are foolish, or you are weak, or you cannot just go, no, or you cannot attack. Because I always believe, when I was young, I always have this idea from which it also came from my grandfather. My grandfather always said, the battle is the Lord. I don't know why, and that word just clicked into my head since I was young. The battle is the Lord. Meaning, the battle is not mine. Let God fight for me. I cannot fight for myself. For God. And when God fights for you, oh my God, you have no idea. You will go back to God and start praying that God, please forgive my enemy. Don't deal with them. It's enough. This punishment is enough. What you yourself by yourself cannot do. When God begins to act, you will go to God and say, God, no, I didn't ask you this way. This is too much. Can you reduce the punishment? I'm telling you. Moshe was alone. He didn't hear anything, right? Miriam and Aaron were speaking against him, no? And God said, okay, I'm going to teach you a lesson. You think everybody's a prophet, eh? Okay, let's see if everybody's a prophet. Moshe is different. Moshe is not on your level. The level of Moshe is here and you guys are here. So he cannot speak evil of my servant, Moshe. And when God begins to deal with Miriam, what did Moshe give? No, God, can you just keep it calm? Make it simple, not too much. I didn't ask you this way. Moshe begins to beg for his sister, Miriam. That's what I'm saying. Let God fight for you. You will be the one going back to God, start begging God for your enemies. Saying, God, I didn't want it this way. Make it, small, just small thing, not too much. The battle is the Lord. So we as the children of God, we as the people of God, we have to be able to have this idea, the idea of holiness, is for us to give, to do what is right, to do what is good, to do what, just do good, and that is it. Expect nothing in return. For God will pay you back when the times come. Right? There is this idea that I want to ask us. How many things have you taken from the universe? And how much do you repay back? That's the idea. How many things have you taken from the universe? How many things have you taken from the world? How many things have you taken for yourself? And how much do you pay back? Because most of us, we like only to take. We never repay back. We have to pay back. And we have to pay more back than what we receive. That is the idea. When we can give more back to what we receive, then the next generation can get more. But when we take too much and we have nothing to pay back, then the next generation, what are they going to take? What are they going to eat? If we take everything for ourselves. Because the idea now is, you love me, eh? Do you love me, man? You say, yes, I love you. Say, if you love me, okay, you need to buy me this house, you need to buy me Lamborghini, you need to buy me this gold, you need to buy me this diamond. And if the man say, is that the way of love only to, for me to, I wish you giving me in return? Say, don't worry, the time will come. What time will come? You need to understand. Giving, love is not to receive. Right? Love is to give. He said, do exactly like the Lord your God. Now what he's saying, be like me. And what is God? God is God. And what does God do? God give. Right? That is it. We have nothing left to give to God. He wants everything. He just give and give. That is the idea. Like the mama, right? Give her life for the baby. Never expecting anything in return. Right? The mama give her life. The breast the mama gave is her life, is her being, is her soul. No? For us to make us to grow up. Because in that meat is everything that protects us. right? So there's no sickness, there's no germ, there's no bacteria. Everything is right there. It's our soul that is giving us for us to grow as a child, right? And become men and women. But when she was doing that, she has nothing in her mind. Say, okay, oh, when you grow up, you need to give me back. No, just to make. She just wants that child to survive. That is the idea. So this is the same thing. So when the child grow up, nobody has to tell you, because you are not a zombie, that you need to do what? Help your mama, help your papa, protect them and guide them when they are vulnerable too. Because the time of their vulnerability will come too. That it is you to stand and defend them, right? And help them and assist them. Right? That is where it rolls, things rolls. But if the child is a kind of if not, you know what? My hand is free, I don't care. But remember, don't think that the child will go scot-free. His or her judgment will come. Because what goes round comes round. We need to understand that principle. We have to be holy. Holiness meaning to behave exactly, to be a copy of our God. Being holy is accomplished by walking in the ways of the Holy One, blessed be He. God is merciful. God is just. God is compassionate and embodies all the attributes, including performing hesed for the world. That is what God wants us. That is what is called holiness. That's what God wants us to become, to be merciful, to do justice, to be compassionate, to embody all the attributes of goodness. That is it. That's what He wants. Hesed is goodness. Nothing more. Then, if we can do that in the world will never ever be the same. We don't see people that want to take everything from the world and give nothing in return, right? They just take and loot and loot. Oh, you know what? The gas is not good. That's what they said. That's what they told us. The car that drive that move with gas pollute the environment, pollute the atmosphere, pollute everything. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, good. I'm going to give you another car that is called electric. It goes by batteries. Okay. So the battery, how do you manufacture it? You need to loot and loot and loot and loot. Descend from the earth again and scatter everything and pollute more than the one that is gas. I'm not supporting anyone. I'm just giving an example. Okay. Now you tell me, okay, the gas, the petrol is not good. But look at the car that you manufacture, the so-called electric car. Everything inside is plastic. And plastic is from where? It's still from petroleum. No? Doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. No? We destroy the world just because of money. Everything is finance. Money, 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 money. They want to deceive you, trying to say this one is safe, this one is better than this one. Nothing is better than anyone, everything is the same. The Torah said there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new is the same. They just want to twist your brain, twist our head to extort money from us. Nothing more. So, we as children of God have to do what is good, what is just, and kindness, holiness. That is what He wants us to emulate. This is one of the highest attributes to emulate, to do good, hesed. Next time, you see an opportunity to perform a random act of kindness. Remember that God has sent you the chance to become holy, to emulate the holiness of the Holy One, blessed be He. So next time, when you see an opportunity to do goodness, to do good, don't even think twice. Do it. Do good. But remember that what goes round comes round. Your own time will come. When somebody will come and do good unto you. You do good to that man, to that woman, to that boy, to that girl. Just do it for the sake of God. Not thinking that, okay, I'm going to get impact, from the man or from the woman or from the boy or from the girl. Remember the example I gave, the example of the mother. Do it like that, and when your own time comes, God will send an angel, a human being, to help you. And you'll be surprised. Say, oh, I never expected this. I don't know if some of you have such a story that from nowhere, from just thin air, you are in need of something, from nowhere, somebody just came and assist you. So, wow, I can't even believe it. And God make you you know, lift you up. That will call God lifting you up upon his wings. You know, that barrier, you know, that fence, you know, that wall that you think that I cannot climb, you know, that it's too difficult. God just make it easy by lifting you up, using somebody else that you don't even know to help you, like an angel of God, right? So that is the idea. Please, let us do good. Let us continue to do what. Forget about what people say. He's foolish, you know, he's stupid, you know. I look at him, he's doing everything. Do what is good. Because that is what you think. That is what God says you do. Do it the way God wants you to do it. And forget about what people say. Don't look at what people, you know, or don't listen or don't look at what people say about you. Do what the Torah said, and the result will come. And you will praise God when the time comes. Parashat Kedoshim. Shabbat Shalom.